Hello, this is Brian Resney, president of Resney Wealth Management. I'm doing a quick update about the economy and the investment market so you can better understand what we see in the global landscape. You know, earnings are in full bloom, and generally speaking, earnings are looking great in the U.S. and things are exceeding, for the most part, expectations. We're looking for decent GDP growth this year in the U.S. Somewhere between 2.5% and 3% would be a good range. But generally speaking, the consumer is coming back. Unemployment's going down. We're seeing the exact numbers that we want to see for improvement in the U.S. economy. That should bode well as we go through 2015 with potential stock market returns that could go to the upside. We're starting to see some pressure on bonds. Ultimately, the Fed's going to do what the Fed's going to do. What does that mean? It means if the economy keeps on the right path, from their indications, they're going to slowly raise interest rates. If that happens, long-term bond investors are going to get hurt. At Resney Wealth Management, we continue to be conservative in our bond approach, short-term duration, in order to protect that principal, so our clients basically won't have large capital losses if and when interest rates eventually move up. You know, we're seeing, of course, a lot of news about, Russia again. We're hearing more news about Greece. Again, background noise that should just be ignored. The U.S. is one of the most stable places in the world, fundamentally, and of course on a relative strength basis. We like what we see in the U.S. We continue to avoid other countries outside the U.S. because of some of the disruptions they're having. A lot of questions I'm getting from radio and TV listeners, by the way, as of late. What do I think if Russia actually leaves, the whole Eurozone kind of scenario? I think that's going to be the start of more countries leaving the Eurozone. Ultimately, I think the Euro is a failed experiment, and I bet you in the next 10 or 20 years, who knows, the Euro might be gone and all these countries will be separated. Remember, weak countries leaving stronger countries is actually a net positive for the world ultimately. If you're a client of our firm and you have any questions, give the office a call. If you're not a client and want to become a client, call us. There is a difference. We invite you to experience it. Make sure you have yourself a safe and profitable day.